So our department covers a wide range of objects, paintings, manuscripts.
Made broadly in what can be considered lands where Islam was a dominant culture.
In terms of time, it would be from the beginning of Islam in the 6th century and then up to the 20th century.
So I was really drawn to working in the Islamic and Indian department because we cover such a wide range of objects and items, so you never know what you're going to get on a day-to-day basis, which is really exciting.
It started off as a way of exploring my own identity and the past of a country that I didn't have that much access to, Iran.
I've always been very interested in old things. Islamic and Indian art is a huge spectrum of time and space, so I get to see everything and it kind of satisfies my curiosity.
The beauty of Islamic art, specifically in an auction house, is that you're in a place where you can kind of rediscover things. Genuinely new discoveries are things that are a real privilege to come across, and we've had quite a few over the years.
One particular highlight from the past few years was a Mamluk Enamelled Mosque Lamp that we sold.
First of all, I saw a valuation email and it just had some photographs of this glass lamp, and I looked at it and I thought, oh my gosh, it's either something really, really special or a really good fake. We made sure that we got it into Bonhams as quickly as possible and managed to ascertain that it was in fact a 14th century mosque lamp from Egypt.
The reason that it's so special that things like that have survived is because it's a 500-year-old piece of hanging glass that would have been suspended from the ceiling of a mosque.
So we had a few people on telephones, quite a few people in the room, which is always helpful and helps the atmosphere. And Oliver was taking the auction. It was amazing when the hammer finally came down. We were very happy.
Since I started working in this department, we sold the Tipu Sultan sword.
That really combines what we're always looking for, which is the splendour of the object itself, combined with the associations and the provenance of the object.
We've had quite a few amazing moments in the last couple of years, but selling Tipu Sultan's Bedchamber sword, which came into the auction at £1.5 million and ended up selling for 14 million. It was a crazy day for all of us.
That was one of the most exciting days. It was such a long bidding battle, and to be able to witness that in real life was very, very exciting.
Most of the members of staff who were in the building came down to watch, and it was a battle between two phones that went on for 15 or 20 minutes, which is a long time by auction standards.
I was lucky enough to be able to see it from the cataloguing stage all the way through and then actually be up there with the hammer and selling the thing, so it was a pretty exciting moment.
One of the highlights, well, probably the standout of the past few years, was a Islamic world map. It's not only an incredible scientific instrument, but it speaks to a time when the Islamic world was kind of at the center of global civilization. There were prominent academics and mathematicians that couldn't believe that we'd found one and actually flew to come and look at it. And we ended up selling it for around £1.8 million, and it's gone to a fantastic institution.
Looking back at those recent amazing successes and world records, it just illustrates what an established and healthy market there is for Islamic and Indian art.
Now would be a great time to sell with us here at Bonhams. We've proven our track record with the highlights already mentioned, and it would be an amazing time to see what you've got.